What's going on, disciples? Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Another beautiful evening for some Red Dead Redemption 2. If this is your first time here, my name is Claire. I am a professor at St. Mary's College of California. I teach a little class called There's Always a Lighthouse, the Case for Literary Merit in Video Games. And it's pretty self-explanatory if you look at the title. We discuss the definition of literature and what storytelling components amplify and create this sort of subjective concept that we identify as literature. And we ask ourselves the question, can video games be considered literature? More often than not, the answer to that question is yes. But of course, this is subjective in nature completely. So some people might think no. The objective of this class and of this lecture series is really to double down and look at some games that really have heavy storytelling narratives. Not heavy in the traditional sense of like depressing, but very complex, story-driven narratives that leave the player with more than just the satisfaction of killing or beating an objective, or however you want to interpret the ways that video games make us happy. There are numerous games that we discuss in the actual in-person course that I teach. One of them is Red Dead Redemption 2, and one of the dominant reasons that I find myself, or one of the few criticisms that I have of the class, and believe me, there are very few, is that the class is only a 6-week intensive course. We basically have to cram an entire semester into 6 weeks, which means I don't get nearly as much time to really dig into some of these games as the way that I feel they deserve. Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, only gets 2 days total, and there's like 50 hours worth of main story missions to go through. So as you can imagine, we can really only like scratch the surface on this game. The beauty of this lecture series is that I can talk about this as much as I want, and we can really take our time to dig deep and touch on some of the core elements of the story that we just normally wouldn't have time for in an in-class setting. This is part 21 of the lecture series. We've been going since the end of August, so we're dancing with 3 months now. I definitely didn't expect it to take this long, and I don't know why I didn't. This is a very dense game, and I played it numerous times. But here we are. So we are kind of sort of getting into the tail end of the story. I would say we probably have anywhere between like 12 to 15 hours left, which sounds like a lot, but honestly, in the grand scheme of this story, like, we're maybe in the last quarter, I would say. So for everybody that has been hanging during this time and stuck through this lecture series, thank you. I really hope you've been enjoying it as much as I've been enjoying teaching it. Or I shouldn't say teaching it, lecturing on it, talking about it. This is also very much discussion-based. One of my core components of teaching is I teach under the Socratic method, which is really based around everybody speaks, everybody has an opinion. We don't really learn without being introspective and then sharing what we think. As a group, we learn through each other. So I'm very interested to hear what you think. Please don't hesitate to speak up in chat if you have any ideas or just feelings that you want to share. Like, again, this is a group setting, and if a character sucks, tell us that you think that they suck, and just tell us why. If you think that they're awesome, tell us why. The key component here is why. What is working? What isn't working? And of course, we're also just having a good time. Because I do stupid things, and I get caught in stupid situations, and if you've ever played Red Dead in your life, then you know that it's oftentimes a clusterfuck of disaster. So all of that said, I feel that's a mouthful. I will just give the forewarning that this is a blind run. I have played this game before, but there are people that are going to be watching the stream that have not played this game before. So please, no spoilers. At this point in the story, we're in chapter 6. The gang is at Beaver Hollow. There is some tension in the group as they start to fracture. Several members have been killed in recent robbery attempts. Arthur has been diagnosed with tuberculosis and is trying to make amends and close loose ends before his ultimate demise. He knows his days are numbered. Most of the rest of the gang does not. So where does that leave Arthur in the grand scheme of things? And how is he going to try to resolve some very complex situations in his life? So without further ado, I'd say let's just get into it, shall we? All right, now where's my horse? Freya, you beautiful beast. Hello. I missed you. God, even the, just the steam as she breathes, you know that it's cold. That's just so dope. Oops. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Go back. Thank you. Okay. Let's... Gosh, I have a bounty. I should probably clear that. Alright, we need to go to... Maybe since we're waiting for people to trickle in, we'll do some story missions. Let's start by going to the stagecoach and paying off our bounty. Since we're close.
Yep.
Yes, yes. What's this? Oops. Oh, the store. We'll do that stranger mission too.
Look like I feel, partner.
Rude. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Hey, Mango! What's going on, dude? Good to see you, bud. Happy you're here. Got here just in time.
Now that's very useful if you need to climb a tree, but a good conversationalist it does not make.
He was always a sickly child, sickly and weird. I have no idea why he followed me out to the west. He would have been better off staying at prep school or going to the seminary.
I've spent my whole life horsewhipping this scoundrel, but to no avail.
Where are these fools? Oh, they're down here. It's all good, dude. I don't know what's up with Twitch right now. I'm trying to post in Discord when I go live because it seems other people have been having that issue too. But if there's other places that you think would be good for me to post that you would get notified when I'm live, just let me know and I'll start doing that.
It's sad, really. Oh my, our friend.
Hello.
I bet you can punch. Do me and the lady a favor here, would you? And thrash this impudent wretch.
Thrash! No man alive can thrash me.
What was your name, sir?
Arthur.
Arthur could. Easily.
You, maybe, but not me.
I know. Punch us both. As hard as you can.
Oh,
You'll break his glass jaw, and I'll be left standing. The knight and the knave.
Good idea. Hit me, then. Dear boy, give the feeble fellow a little tap and watch him crumble. Come on.
fine. Come on!
Ooh, look there! I got a proper chin. Not like that toe rag.
Good Lord above. Doesn't hurt.
Oh, doesn't hurt, huh?
Hey, hit me again. Right here.
Okay.
Oh! Weren't you taught never to hit girls? Punch a man for once. Give me your worst. Here.
I think he's done for.
Barely even felt it.
Just a scratch.
There's only one thing for it then. Hit me in manhood.
You're joking, right?
Don't worry, sir. Mine are made of steel. Real.
They've come out his ears.
Okay. Plenty for you both.
Enough, gentlemen?
Yes, I think so. I slipped, and I hope you killed the leprechaun.
But he's still alive?
Shoot him.
Please, one of you.
There, up you get. We need to get some steak on those wounds.
Madam, gentlemen, good luck to you.
Whatever got into your heads?
It's nice to see Arthur laugh. He doesn't have much to smile about these days, so these kind of like little unusual meetups make me smile. Ooh, that's a pretty horse. Or is it just dirty? Those are not, I think it's just dirty. I don't think those are spots. I'm a dumbass. Okay, let's go pay our bounty.
Nothing is
So how are you doing, Mango? How's your day been? You guys look like you had a blast in Crab Game from what I was able to see.
If you wouldn't mind coughing in your sleeve, sir. Howdy. I really can't afford to get sick again this month.
Why don't you just do your job?
Of course, sir. Sorry. It's just a polite request is all.
Rude.
Glad you're doing the right thing.
Well, I guess I could wear a
Just
mask.
to be
but-
honest, it was all a big misunderstanding.
Be seeing you.
Running around boring errands. Oh yeah, I mean it sounds like you said you were in traffic near Gilroy. Did you go into? Oh, excuse me. Did you go to San Jose? Oh yeah. Nice, nice. Let's go to Annisburg.
Whoa!
Wake up, because we're pulling in.
Thanks.
Hope you sanitize that car when you're done, buddy. I forgot to turn off my... Alright. Let's look for Mrs. Downs. Oh, hi, Freya! You're such a pretty horsey.
Mr. Morgan.
You still here, kid?
Yes. Mama can't leave. Won't leave. I don't know. I said I had the money. She said your money weren't moral. She said it'd be better to die than to take it.
Maybe she's right. I don't know. I don't know anything about morals.
She's still heading out. Working, you know?
I'm sorry, son. Sorry about all of this.
She ain't been back for a few hours. She left with some fellow down the railway tracks. I did not like the look of him.
Which way you say?
That way. Around
Zuki!
towards,
Thank you so much for the follow. Hello, welcome.
I'll see what I can
Welcome
do.
to my little corner of Twitch. I hope you enjoy yourself. I think you're still streaming. According to my TV, you're still streaming.
How are you? Please, hurry.
Hope it's going well. Alright, we need to find, go to the bridge. Okay. Yep, I see that. I see that, COD. What in... Oh, okay. Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Mango, what are... How are you feeling? Spicy! Thank you for the host, Spicy. Appreciate it, my guy. How's it going? Oh, Dark! Thank you for the sub, dude! What's going on? How are you, sir?
Yeah.
Mango, I was, yeah, hands in the air. Mango, what are your thoughts on potentially, getting some Halo tomorrow? I'm kinda nervous and praying to the old gods and the new. I guess anybody, if anybody's heard the rumors or is into Halo and is curious about, the juiciness tomorrow. It's hard to say. Tomorrow is the 20th year anniversary of the release of the original Xbox and Halo 1. So I really would not be surprised if they released. I haven't heard Halo rumors. So, there, I guess some folks saw a leak in the tech preview, or I guess in the pre-order, because you can like preload Halo Infinite if you have Game Pass, and they were able to see a release date for November 15th, which is tomorrow, and Xbox is doing like a special broadcast to celebrate 20 years. So now there are some rumors floating around that they're not going to release the campaign, but that they're going to release multiplayer tomorrow, and multiplayer is free to play. So, it is a very, and Microsoft has not denied the rumor. They've been radio silent, so that, which has just fueled the rumors even further. So the broadcast is at 10 a.m. Pacific tomorrow, or starts at 10 a.m. Pacific, so I'm going to start watching, although I have a meeting at 10:30, so I'm going to have to, like, I'm relying on Mango to, like, cover the rest of it. And I swear to God, if they announce that the multiplayer's out, I am calling in sick. Or dead. Alright, this is where I'm supposed to be. Search for a oh, I'm supposed to be searching for a trail. That's my problem. That is my problem. I'm all about the campaign live for Halo. I'd got an Xbox game for a backload, but I'm going to keep it for Halo. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I think Halo's going to be dope. Also, Mango and I have been playing for some Back 4 Blood, and we've been meaning to play some more. If you're ever down to play, you can certainly join us. We'd love to have you. Okay, so this is the horse track I need to follow. Honestly, though, I really like Game Pass. Just the flexibility. and like just that vast array of games, and so many of them being like day one titles, like I freaking love it. Finished it yet? No, we haven't finished it yet. I think we're in Act 2. Mango, correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think we just need to set up some... I'm really trying to get Red Dead done and then, like, take a break from it, from the lecture series for a bit and just focus on streaming some fun stuff. We're close to finishing. Are we? Okay. My memory is just... It's been like a, well, not a month. It's been a couple weeks since we played. There she is.
Of course not.
Well, dearie, been to jail, but it weren't my fault.
I'm sure.
It's nice out here,
Yeah.
huh?
Maybe Spicy remembers.
Nice? Sure.
Feller could do what he likes out
Oh,
here.
fuck you, scumbag.
I guess.
That's enough now, partner. You're starting to scare me, let alone the poor woman. Clear off.
Who are you?
Someone who don't want to hear no more of your nasty mouth. Push me. I'll put a bullet in you.
I presume Archie sent you?
I said clear off before I deal with you.
I'll see you again, dearie.
Listen to me. Excuse me.
You sound like my husband.
I know. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what happened. I was, a fool. And I'm suffering for my foolishness. But don't go and get yourself killed because of your pride. You have a son, Mrs. Downs.
I'm just so ashamed.
Next weekend I have family for our cousin giving, so I won't be able to play stream on Saturday. Oh, that's fine, dude. Yeah, if we have to break from Mass Effect for Halo, we'll do that. But, like, let's just see how it goes. It's not a big deal to buy the full Black Forbidden Halo if it's okay. I mean, that makes sense, dude. Own the license. I really like the supporting. Yeah, that makes sense too. I really like, it's just to people's preference, because I think, like, for folks that maybe can't afford like a full-blown, you know, $60 when a game they like drops, but they can afford, you know, $14.99 a month, then, you know, more power to them. But I completely agree with you. I like to own the license too. And I think with Game Pass you get games at a discount after a while, so probably I'll cancel it eventually and then just like buy the titles. But yeah, we'll have to see from there. Totally makes sense though. This scene is interesting. So backstory, if this is if you've missed some of this storytelling, Edith Downs, the woman that he's speaking to, her husband was a farmer who borrowed money from the gang that Arthur is in, and had failed to pay it back. So Arthur was sent by the gang's loan shark to go and retrieve the money, and in the process beat him to death. Not only did he beat him to death, but Mr. Downs had tuberculosis at the time of his beating and coughed on Arthur, which is what resulted in Arthur contracting tuberculosis. So he is not only at fault for the death of Edith Downs' husband, but he is paying a very severe price for it because he is going to die now as well. And he is on the fast track. And because of his death and the family being destitute, she had to sell their home and is now working as a prostitute in a neighboring mining town. And Arthur ran into her and has felt so ashamed that he's tried to offer her money. He's tried to offer her son money to help them get out of this situation and start anew. But Mrs. Downs refuses to take the money and basically admonishes Arthur every time he comes near her. So this conversation where he says, stop, you know, stop, like, putting your pride ahead of your family. Because she's very proud. She doesn't want to admit that she needs the help, and she doesn't want Arthur to be the one to help her. And then she also just finally admits here, after Arthur has worn her down enough, has said that she's ashamed. And I can't imagine what that has to feel like, a woman, an honest woman who's had to resort to this sort of peddling for money in order to make ends meet and in order to support her son. Her son is also clearly an educated young man who is also very clearly ashamed and embarrassed of his mother's profession. So it's all the more poignant for Arthur, and it really contributes to his sense of guilt. So him trying to persuade her to leave is not just for her sake, but it's for Arthur's. He really, really suffers both physically and mentally from what he did to her. And on some level it is selfish because he wants her to stop doing this mostly for his benefit so that he can probably sleep easier at night. And that doesn't necessarily make him a bad person because the actions that he's taking are good actions, but we have to remember the source, and we have to remember that up until this point, Arthur has lived a life of sin, and he's killed a lot of people, he's hurt a lot of people, he's left a lot of people fatherless, and a lot of women without a widow. So this is a real reckoning for Arthur. And I think in some way he's aware that Mrs. Downs is never going to forgive him, and he's desperately seeking that forgiveness. And the only way he knows how to give it to her is through money. It's sad, but it's also reality for someone that doesn't know how to do good just for the sake of doing good. I advocate for Game Pass even when I'm not on it, though, ever since Sea of Thieves. Yeah. Is Sea of Thieves on Game Pass?
Ashamed? Of what? You loved him? You did everything for him. Let's get you home.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, was it a day one release? That's cool. That is a component of it I really love, that it is a day one release. Or that they have so many day one release titles.
I said I'd come, didn't I?
Yeah, I know. We're getting on. I love that. Dark, I love that.
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
I will say, Mango, I think, plays Sea of Thieves also. I've watched her play a little bit of it. Looks like fun.
Stop saying sorry. Sorry won't bring Thomas back.
I know.
So you're sick now too? And you think that affords you the opportunity for penance for cutting his time short?
No, I ain't looking for that.
Okay then. So just forget about me and the guilt you're carrying, because no good can come of that for either of us. And all you can do now is decide the man you want to be for the time you have left. Help someone who can still be helped. Or help yourself.
I suppose you're right.
Oh, hang yourself for all I care.
You're right to dislike me. I ain't looking for that to change.
Right there, she calls it out. You're doing this because you feel guilty. You're not doing this because of me. She's happy he's sick. And I don't blame her. And I think Arthur needed to hear that. really dark. You know, there's a parallel with Arthur's way of coping with guilt in many of how some of the older generation operate in rural areas. What do you mean by that? I'm just curious to know more.
Archie should be waiting for us just up ahead.
Mama!
Oh, you silly boy. Archie, what we do?
Get out of here. Go live someplace else. Start over. Here, take this. I don't need it no more.
I don't want your money.
Yeah, I know you don't want it.
I don't.
You sure as shit need it. Take it.
No.
I ain't looking for forgiveness. It ain't about that. But don't forgive me. Just take the money and get out of here, please. I know I ruined your life. I suffer for it every day. But don't let yourself get killed for pride. I seen it kill too many folk. Don't say anything. Don't thank me. Just take the money and pack your bags. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
I said don't thank me. Get out of here. Please.
Been up here. So the old money in the areas have an image to upkeep, and if they do anything that goes against that image, they try to either buy the forgiveness or do insincere acts. Yeah, I think that's a lot of what it is. But Arthur said something really poignant and important here. I know I ruined your life. I suffer for it every day, but don't let yourself get killed for pride.
As much as a camel loves water?
Ooh, I need to hydrate. Shit, where's my water? Fuck, hold on. BRB. I guess that's what I get. Cheers. Bro, I was not prepared. Jesus Christ, still not prepared. I was not prepared. Oh, okay. Oh, my heart. Getting back into the zone. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate, though, Zuki, and reminding me that water is very important. So, as I was... You never know that's what it is they're doing, though, until you do something against their wishes and they say things like, this is how you thank me. That's a good point. But that poignancy of what Arthur said, he acknowledges that he feels guilty. He acknowledges he is suffering for it, both physically and mentally, but concedes that he also can't, that it's not just about the physical ailments that plague him. It is how many people he has watched die up until this point because they were too proud. And because they had to be right and they had to do the thing. And he sees in Mrs. Downs the same thing he has seen in Lenny, that he has seen in Hosea, that he has seen in Sean, and that he has seen in countless other people within his life that died for stupid things. And because they couldn't bear to have their pride impinged. And so here at the end of his life, Arthur is trying to break this cycle of death over idiocy, over pride, over a sense of being unwilling to admit when you need help and when you can't do the thing. And even that is really just to ease Arthur's guilt. All of it, even though he is saying it has nothing to do with forgiving him, he doesn't want forgiveness, he doesn't care if they forgive him or not, and that may be true, but this doing of the thing and making sure that they don't die, even if they never forgive him, as long as they don't fall into the same trap, he can die with at least some peace, knowing that he ended that cycle, that he broke that circle. The whole circumstance and what he did can't be forgiven. I think he knows that, especially based on that conversation that he just had with Mrs. Downs. She's never going to forgive him, ever. She's never going to think he's a good man. She's never going to look at Arthur and see someone who's been redeemed. She's only ever going to see him as the man who killed my husband and got what he deserved. And Arthur's going to have to live with that. But it seems like that's okay for him. It seems like he can live with that. As long as they don't go down the same path that he went down. He started that cycle of pulling them in, but has managed to stop it. That's all he's going to get, and hopefully he's okay with that. All right, let's go see Dutch. Actually, let's go switch out my horse first. I'm gonna give Freya a little break, and then we'll go see Dutch.
It's you! My friend!
Yes, guys, your mysterious savior.
Come on, get off your horse. Get off. Come on.
Come here! Before you collapse on us.
Howdy.
I was just telling my friend here about how I nearly died out there one night.
Ooh, sounds like quite a tale.
Here's an idea. Gunsmith's a friend. Pick out what you want and I'll pick up the tab. It's Jenkins.
Ooh, yes indeed.
Anything for you, buddy. Anything.
You are
That's
nothing
kind of-
if not
thanks.
generous.
You're very welcome, friend. All the best. Well, he did save my life after all. I probably would have gotten it open, but I said it so right. It really got me.
You taking credit for the quality of the trap?
I'm just saying that if it were a bear, they got
It's alright, I'm not gonna get a gun. I'm about to, Arthur's on the edge of death. He doesn't need a new gun.
Yeah. Nice and easy.
Giddy up. Actually, I totally realized I could have just switched out my horse over at the gang's hideout, but oh well. La la la. Whatever. La la la. It doesn't matter. La la la. Hello. La la la. Hello, let me in.
Hey there, partner. First time here?
Alright, let's take Brad.
Okay. Now I'll go make the switch. You come down with something there, partner? Some bad flu going around.
Yep, let's call it a flu.
You're always welcome back.
Oh, hi, puppy.
Yep.
Ooh, look at this snaky road. Just gonna do a slide. You can do it, Brad. Ooh.
Whoa, y'all look a little lost. Me and my brothers might be able to help you.
Any more of you fuckers want to mess around? Stupid fucks. Try to rob me. Get the fuck out of here. You're alright, boy. Let's go. Fuck those inbred fucks.
Easy.
Well, it's just a bear. Bear's going away.
Yep.
We're not fucksing with the bear.
Yep.
Who those two creepy fellas over with Micah?
Two guns he knows?
What the hell they doing here?
I have no idea.
Arthur, I'm real scared. This ain't good.
You're gonna be okay. But be ready. Just be ready.
I understand.
Who knows what she did or didn't do? She had to go. It's bad, but... Dilly, I do believe you got a cold heart.
Now you know that ain't true.
Of course it ain't, but I'm scared.
Me too. Me too.
Bonding over shared fears is a really important human connection in times of great distress. That's all I'll say on that. We can see the way that the mood in camp has changed so drastically. We used to come into this camp and there was so much hustle and bustle and conversation and activity and people running around doing their thing, and now it's just silent. Nobody's talking, heads are hung low. Nobody wants to address the elephant in the room. And now strange men in camp.
these two still here?
Old pals of Micah's.
They're getting real comfortable.
We need guns for what's coming. Cleet and Joe know how to fight. It's lucky I bumped into them.
What is going on, Dutch? What is happening to us? What's happening to you?
You show him some respect.
Excuse me?
Mr. Vanderlyn! Mr. Morgan! Charles! They try to kill my people for oil! For oil! Today we ride once more. Ride with me! Ride with us! Ride with us against the factory!
I love your courage, son. It is a thing of great beauty.
Stop! Everyone stop! My son. My last son. Don't. When I was your age, I fought. I saw death. I have killed. The men I knew were slain. My firstborn, your brother, had his head smashed by a drunken soldier. My wife had her throat slit. I made peace. I knew not to trust, yet I had no choice. Maybe you were right. Maybe the slow death is worse than the fast one. Maybe none of these men are good. Maybe a world in which they came to us is a world that we cannot endure. But endure we must.
Father, you are tired.
Do not die for pride, my son. We have suffered too much in this trick. The earth, the water, they have no pride. They endure, and we must endure. My only boy, my precious boy, do not mistake my strength for weakness. As your chief, I implore you.
Your words mean nothing to me, Father.
Don't.
Ride with me! Ah!
Stop. Please. Stop. Please, Mr. Morgan. After you helped me after we spoke, this is just a trap. My son, my people will all die.
You help this fellow, Arthur?
Please.
What of it?
What else you been doing behind Dutch's back?
What? The wars are over. We have lost. These young men will be annihilated. Please. I'll see what I can do. Charles? Who else will come with me?
Oh, I'll ride, Arthur. Who knows what other secrets I'll learn about? Who else?
I will.
And me. Me too.
And me. I guess.
All right. Let's ride out.
Okay, there's so much happening here. First thing to note, we see that Micah has sort of inserted himself into a position of authority and thinks that he can speak for Dutch and thinks that he finds himself sort of stepping into Arthur's position of power as a lieutenant. In the way that he says, "How dare you speak to Dutch like that?" and as if he has any sort of authority or moral ground over Arthur. So there's the first bit of tension. The second, and the most obvious, and again, we're seeing the same thing that we saw with Mrs. Downs. Pride is what drives Eagle Flies. And his father Rainsfall gives him almost verbatim the same speech that Arthur gave to Mrs. Downs. Do not let yourself be killed for pride. He has already watched it kill his elder son and his wife. Eagle Flies is the only son he has left. And because Rainsfall has seen so much death and destruction and the systematic slaughter and oppression of his people, he has taken to this silent resistance. So just because he won't fight with his fist does not mean that he is not resisting this unjust occupation by the U.S. government. He is trying within the legal system that is already stacked and created to be used against him. But it is the only thing that he has seen that does not lead to the death of his people. If he works within these confines, even if he loses time and time again, his people won't die. His family won't die. And after years of having to witness his people oppressed, he's starting to choose his battles. And right now, the most important thing is his family and his people and their continued survival. That drives everything. And with his life, he has seen that the only way to ensure that is to not resist through violence. And his son, Eagle Flies, is not wrong in wanting to fight back. But this is exactly what the government wants. This is exactly what the army wants. Because if there is violent retribution from the natives, they use that as their justification to oppress further. This is what Rains Fall has seen for years and years and years. And it is what Eagle Flies has not seen. But he can't fight that urge to go forth and try to make a life and achieve justice and freedom for his people. And that pride, that refusal to listen to his father, and honestly, the ignorance, thinking that his father is weak for the way that he chooses to fight back, is an element of pride. Rainsfall says to him, "Do not mistake my strength for weakness." Rainsfall is incredibly strong. He has lost many people in his life. He has lost his wife, he has lost children, and he is still leading his tribe to the best of his ability. But now this is a desperate attempt by the chief to save the one thing he has left, which is his son. He has one left. This is his treasure. So you can feel that desperateness. Don't go get yourself killed for what got your brother killed, what got your mother killed, what got countless other members of your tribe killed. So how do you fight back against a seemingly invincible oppressor? Because if you fight fire with fire, you're going to lose. 100% of the time, you're going to lose. It's unfortunately a really complex question that I don't know how to answer, because it's, even now, it haunts the indigenous people of the United States. Even now. I was watching something the other day about how there are thousands of missing Native American women in the United States. And because of the difference of laws between the Native American reservations versus the federal government will not investigate or prosecute on missing persons cases on Native American reservations, which is such bullshit. So even today, these people are oppressed second-class citizens. So the struggle that we're seeing amplified here is very much still alive and well in 2021. Notice in one of the first interactions you have with another gang member in the first game, John uses the word implore and gets made fun of for it. That's a good call out, Dark. You're right. Yeah, Bill makes fun of him. I implore. Well, I would, and then the funny thing is, I don't remember the exact line, but like Bill uses the word implore incorrectly in his response. So yeah, I would guess that's probably the first place that Bill Williamson has heard it. But yeah, the desperateness of Rains Fall in this situation is very, very apparent. So it's time for us to do the best we can and see if we can help out Eagle Flies. And to the rest of the gang's credit, they jumped up to the cause. They're going to go and help. Aside from Dutch, who probably has ulterior motives.
What else have you been doing behind my back, Arthur?
I was trying to stop this mess from getting any worse.
Erica, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate you, my friend. How are you? Welcome. You got here just in time.
Partly the army.
I implore you to stop. And although the son didn't make fun of it, he ignored it just the same. Yes, he did.
From these people. Wouldn't you want to fight back?
You've handed them a death sentence.
Just like John if we hadn't got him out of that prison.
Hey, show some goddamn respect.
You'll know when I ain't showing respect, Bill.
I had a plan.
Oh, yeah?
I still have.
I'm doing well, Erica. Well, of course,
plan?
Dutch has a plan.
What goddamn plan, Dutch? Tahiti? Timbuktu?
That's enough! What's wrong with you all? What happened to loyalty?
Yeah. What did? Thank you, Javier. Bill. Right now, it doesn't matter how we got here. These men need our help. I have a plan. This is the plan.
Always a plan.
So either stick with me or cut loose. Because I am tired of this constant descent. Long tired of it. Now come on.
Always number one on Dutch's mind, loyalty. Blind loyalty without reservations.
It's one of them. Are you all right, son?
Eagle Flies! He needs help. They all need help.
Quick, somebody help him.
No, go. Please hurry. I'll be...
Come on!
That didn't take long. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? Manipulation requires blind trust, not individual thought. Dutch is he is 100% gaslighting 101.
We gotta help these men.
Can anyone see Eagle Flies?
There, going across the walkway.
Got what you wanted, Dutch.
You coming, Arthur?
I'm gonna try and save him. This fight is unwinnable. You go and distract them and let me get to him.
Have it your way. The rest of you, ride with me. Let's meet up at the factory. Let's ride! Yeah!
Go with him. Try and help there. I'm better off alone.
We're riding with you.
Come on, then. Yeah!
Let's ride!
Fuck yeah, Charles. Let's go, yo! Fuck oppression! Fuck racism! Fuck the patriarchy! Fuck something or other!
Off the horses. We need to get to Eagle Flies. Come on! Let's find
Official faction.
Where's that coward?
Like, gang... Oh, yeah. There's a very clear... There's already a pretty clear line at this point. We know that Bill and Javier still trust Dutch implicitly. Even though they clearly know something isn't right. It was. Hi. Bye. Ah! Take out the soldier. Oh.
Arthur!
Get up.
Thank you. All of you.
We need to go.
Where are my men? Where are my men?
We saw some fighting by the factory. That's where Dutch is gone.
Let's go, quick!
Any men we see, we must save them.
Let's find the others. We need to get to the factory building.
Where's Colonel Stafford? Send him out here.
Yeah, I would love to kill that motherfucker.
How many of you does it take?
Let's go.
You done for.
Oh, hi. Bye-bye.
More of them. You're nothing but murderers.
We got more coming in. Ah!
Right in your face hole.
Come on, make them pay. This war is just beginning.
Well, of course, it's the fucking army. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. All right. We got shit to do. All right. I'm gonna need the bolt rifle, I think.
I've had it with you.
Oh shit.
Sons of bitches.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was a terrible shot on my part. Bye, bitch. She just has this sparkling pomegranate punch green drinks. I thought, sounds interesting. I'm down to try new things. It would taste like medicine. Oh, God. Thank you for sharing. I would like to point out I did not shoot or kill that horse. I did not shoot at that shoulder at all. I swear, I will rewind the tape, Mango. I will rewind the tape. Can't believe I just said tape. It's also funny to see Bill fighting the army, since he literally is ex-military, ex-army. Okay, alright, I'm hiding. I need to take some.
I don't see none of them standing no more.
I need to restore my Deadeye core.
Over here, Arthur.
Yeah, hold on. Moderately restore stamina. Health core, health core, health core. Health core, restore stamina. Core and stamina. Alright, we're just gonna have to go. Yep, we're drinking. Alright, alright, I'm coming.
So good of you to join
And in
us.
some countries,
Hello,
root
son.
beer is not very popular, as you believe it tastes like.
You did.
I
Quite the hero, Arthur.
believe it!
Just a
Fuck
regular
root
good
beer.
guy, same as always. What is it with you, Arthur? What is it? I don't get you. Don't get you no more. Oh, the doubting. The doubting. Come on, get him out of here. All of you. Come on. Let's go finish things. Finish what? Oh, the doubts. You know why I wanted them to attack this place? I have no idea. Javier, you get them and you go.
Until I find all my men. I'm not leaving.
As you wish. Rest of you, get out of here.
I'm staying with you.
Select root beer.
We're getting our ticket out of here.
Did you?
We need to find the
Dr.
office.
Pepper. Oof.
It's upstairs on the other side. I broke in here before to get those papers for Eagle Flies. That's better, Arthur. A little help. Come on, son. What are we looking for? Money, you fool. The money. There's state bonds here. Lots of them. I thought you were paying attention. Old Cornwall had a deal with the state. He was being paid to develop the region against the federal government's wishes, as they didn't want problems with the Indians. Anyway, so we get it. We're done? We're almost free? Yes. If we're right. We've had tough times. The toughest of times. But come on. Don't doubt me no more. Search the place. They gotta be here somewhere.
Okay.
No. We've been here before. Check that cupboard by the door. We got some cash. Not much. I got him. I got him. I got him. This is it. State bonds. How much? It's a few $1,000s worth, maybe more. Oh, we are nearly there. Arthur, we're nearly there. Mr. Morgan, let's go home.
That is true. Even he's in
Let's get
disbelief
out of
at
here,
himself.
Did you hear that?
Sorry, guys. Don't know what happened.
Your friend?
Get in there. Shoot him. Find him now.
Oh, there's Colonel Favors.
Come on, Arthur. We have got to get out of here.
This is it.
Cover me, Arthur. Move it, Arthur.
We got one! A white one!
Dad? I need help!
I need help!
Fuck you, Colonel Favors.
Oh, you silly fool!
Jesus.
Come on!
You
Me
saved
too.
my life more than once. To give mine for yours, it's as it should be.
Come on!
We need to go.
You ran away.
Oh, I did no such thing. Don't be a fool. They could be back here any minute. We did it, gentlemen. Well, we got some money. And with the train job, well, we got a whole lot of money. Come on. Everything is coming together. Exactly as I planned.
I've got to take the boy to his father.
As you wish. Usually is nowadays.
Sure.
Come on! We gotta get back to camp and prepare. Let's ride!
I'll be back when I can.
I'll stay with you. And me, of course.
And so will I.
No, get out of here. Please. This ain't gonna be nothing nice.
Be safe, Arthur.
All right, come on. Let's get him to Wapiti as fast as we can.
To use Dark's term, gaslighting 101. We watched Dutch leave Arthur. We watched him leave. And as soon as Arthur called it out, Dutch said, I did no such thing. What are you even talking? Just immediately dismisses him like he's the one that's crazy. He's the one that's wrong. How could he ever think such a thing? Eagle Flies didn't hesitate to help. And then says the single saddest thing I think I have ever heard. When he says that he is more than happy to give his life for Arthur. Because Arthur helped him. When Arthur has no hope. Arthur's dying. He's just as doomed. Eagle Flies, can now presume he is mortally wounded. Rainsfall's fears are coming to pass. Arthur walks out, probably to Dutch's chagrin. Eagle Flies is wounded, and all Dutch sees and cares about is, we've got the money. We got the money. We're good now. We are gravy train here. He is one-track mind. And it's not even about the gang anymore. He has the money to get himself out of danger. This is what we've talked about from day one. Dutch uses the means at his disposal to get what he wants. And he has gotten what he wants. Nearly at Arthur's expense, and certainly at the expense of a lot of Native Americans. And presumably eagle flies. His callous disregard, and I think that's why Arthur has so much trouble with it right now. This is the most callous disregard that he has ever seen from Dutch. It has always been gang first. And now the means to which Dutch will go to get what he wants is without a moral compass. The moral compass which was lost when Hosea died, when Hosea was killed. And this is like I've said before, and this is the theory that I have with this game and with this gang, is that the moral compass was Hosea Matthews. He was the only person who was able to rein in Dutch's impulsiveness and aggressiveness and hone it in a way that was constructive and building people up instead of bringing people down. And now that he is unchecked, he just leaves a mess of destruction in his wake. And people are dying, and Dutch does not care. He does not give a fuck how many people have to die for him to get what he wants. He doesn't care at all. Have you heard of the narcissist's prayer before? No, I haven't. What's that?
Hold on, my friend.
Our men. We must go back for the bodies.
We will. Save your strength.
My friend, I'm sorry. About this. About all of this.
You have nothing to be sorry for.
You know, Dutch is... I guess my thinking is he used you. He wasn't trying to help anyone but himself and his own crazy principles.
We're grown men. Nobody made us do anything.
Maybe I'm talking for my people as much as for yours. We saw he turned crazy and we couldn't believe it and we followed him anyway. Things should never have gone this far.
You seen the situation on the reservation? Better to die fighting than sick and weak.
Maybe, but your people deserve better. You okay, Charles?
Not really. All this death, and for what? Just so we can have enough money to be able to run away from what we've done?
There used to be some reason to it. Lines that couldn't be crossed. We even helped some folk. Those lines have been gone for some time now.
The time has come for us to draw our own lines, Arthur. Decide where we go from here.
I swear, back there, Dutch just stood and watched. If it wasn't for eagle flies, I'd be...
I know. I feel like he's descended into the kind of man he told us never to be.
Maybe. He's just become more who he really is. I don't know anymore. I just feel like a fool. Hold on for a second.
I'm sorry, I keep pausing. There's just so much here. There's so much here. Charles said, Dutch is becoming the man he told us never to be. And Arthur responds, or maybe he's just becoming more of the man he really is. And maybe that's the truth. Maybe that's always who Dutch was. I've heard it said, and Dark, I'm going to look this up I'm going to look up Narcissus Prayer in just a second. There's a saying that you know a person best in a moment of grief, in a moment of financial insecurity, and in a moment of fear, like pure fear. Dutch is afraid. Dutch has never been this cornered, ever. He's cornered by the government. he's cornered by people within his own gang. And so his true colors are starting to show. The true brutality of Dutch that is needed to secure his survival. His survival, not the gang's. When you push any animal into a corner, they're going to bare their fangs. And they will do what they have to do to survive. The problem with Dutch is he is a brutal, calculating, charismatic man. And now the lines within the gang are drawn. And that's what Dutch has wanted. The unconditional loyalty of the people that he has saved, the vulnerable people that he saved, is what is the safety net underneath him. But he is still very much threatened by the dissenters within the gang who now very palpably exist. Sadie, John, Arthur, Charles. Or the dissenters who have now left, like Reverend Swanson. Mr. Josiah Trelawney. Let's see. Narcissist's Prayer. A narcissist's prayer. That didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. If it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. I'll show that to you guys. Louder for the people in the back. A narcissist's prayer. That didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. I love this. This is Dutch in a just to a T. To a T. Jesus. Love that. Thanks for sharing it, Dirk.
Now stay with me, please.
So you was just talking about something?
That money, those bonds, whatever it is, I don't want a cent. There's too much blood on it.
Let's just get this boy to his father. Your friend here? My friend?
Whoa! Beardly! Thank you so much for the raid, my guy! How's it going? Long time no see. Haven't seen you in the stream lately. And thank you for bringing 13 people with you.
This is over.
Oh my gosh!
For all of us.
Welcome to all of you. Oh, let me do the spiel. My name is Claire. I am a professor at St. Mary's College of California. I teach a class called There's Always a Lighthouse, the Case for Literary Merit in Video Games. One of the games we discuss in the class is Red Dead Redemption 2. So we are doing a blind honor run, and we're talking about all of the fun, juicy character development aspects of the game. And asking ourselves the question, can video games be considered literature? Can strong narrative stories within video games have literary merit? So, oh yeah, you tried to shout out Beardly. I don't know why. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But if you guys don't follow Beardly, you absolutely should. He's a wonderful human. He's just a pleasure to watch. Thank you, Beardly, for bringing your people here. If you haven't played Red Dead before, again, this is a blind run. We're in Chapter 6. wasn't working last night, so I don't know. I don't use Nightbot. Yeah, this game is a heartbreaker for sure. So happy to have you here. Please kick back, relax if you'd like to be involved in the conversation, and if you have some opinions on who's cool and who isn't, then love to hear it. Oh, thank you, Erica, for gifting that sub. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Without further ado, let's get back into it. Beardly, how was your stream? I think you were playing Micah bad. Micah very bad. You're playing I saw you were playing Battlefield. How's that going? Oh, you were trying to sub Beardly? I think if you click on his name, Erica, you can give him a sub. But yay, Trisha gets a sub. Goes, oh good, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I've never played any of the Battlefield games, but I've heard good things. Subs for everyone. Erica, thank you for gifting that sub to Beardly. I appreciate it. Beardly, I hope you enjoy it. Now you can have a little Pokemon avatar. You're a Dratini. Oh, happy to be a technical assistant. You guys also got here at a very, very sad time.
Bring him to me.
Yes, Beardly. I think if you type !avatar commands, it'll give you like the list of commands, and you can change your Pokemon. Or did it somehow know the Bulbasaur was my favorite? It's random, actually. So maybe it just knows you too well.
My son. What are they gonna do now?
They must move. And fast. I'll stay and help them.
Yeah, I'll stay too.
No, my friend. You have others who need you. Good people. I'm sorry, but we must pack and move.
Oh, Christ. Oh, there's so much here. Rains falls. Greatest fears were realized. But I think that there's something significant about the fact that Charles chose to stay and provide guidance and leadership as a man who is himself half native. I think he's sort of a stand-in. He's going to fill a lot of the role that Eagle Fly's left. Maybe not as Rainsfall's son, but as an inspirational and powerful presence at a time when This tribe is now very much in danger. I don't know if there's a whole lot more to say. It's so fucking palpable, and Arthur has just had to watch the cycle once again be repeated. Pride leads to meaningless death. Eagle flies died for what? The tribe is actually in a worse position than it was before he went to fight. So the real sadness is also, I think, in the fact that even though Eagle Flies died for this cause, I think in his heart of hearts he knows he's leaving his people in a worse position than they were in when he started the conflict. It's real awful. Oh, Mewtwo. This is right after Betrayal. Yes, this is right after Dutch left Arthur in the fort, and Eagle Flies came and helped him, and Eagle Flies was shot trying to help him. It's just... You can tell we're getting to a point where things are just continuing to escalate. In more ways than one. And Arthur is sick. Yep. He's very clearly getting worse.
Please, drink this. Rest a minute. Wenn ich besser Englisch könnte. Sie haben uns gerettet, als wir wirklich Hilfe brauchten. Und jetzt können wir sie nicht retten. Aber...
It's the German family he saved earlier on in the story. That's a great question, Dark. That is a great question.
How do you do?
And one I'm not sure we can answer.
Come on, girl.
Hello, mister.
When you do work for the gang, half the tank is set aside for gang savings. Wow, Arthur didn't get any of that? Alright, we're gonna go fuck some shit up. Let's see what's next. Poor Arthur needs a bath. Is there like water here? Can I just like jump into a pool? Okay, cool. I can just jump in here. Lord knows, Arthur is. Look at this dirty sod. Good God, Arthur, have some self-respect. Can you dunk? Can we get you to dunk? Watch your damn face, boy. Because he gave his life for Duchess, it points that it would have most likely been the latter, as he displayed an external worth being greater than his own personal well-being. Yes! There are things that are more important to him than his own well-being, and he recognized... Is there a bathhouse here? I just, like, didn't want to waste... Okay, he looks a little better. I just didn't want to waste time at a bathhouse, but I was also, like, kind of just, like, oh, God. Like, he was looking pretty grungy. Oh, Arthur, you mean. I thought you meant Eagle Flies. Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
We are ripe with tension. That is for certain. Okay, all right. I was gonna say it seems like you're talking about eagle flies. Yeah, I think that eagle flies certainly like his justifications were always above himself. And I think he cares very deeply for his people, and that his heart was always in the right place. I don't doubt his motivations at all. I think that he just needed to learn. And unfortunately, there really is no making up for his mistakes. His pride got him killed. And I think the saddest part of it is he likely knew that when he died. He was laying there, you know, he died at least with his father present, but he knows that he just allowed his father's greatest fears to come to pass. And that's the real tragedy of the whole thing. Jesus. Even, like, it's funny how the game progresses and even the lighting gets, like, foggier and gray and there's less color.
Hey, who's there?
It's me.
It's Arthur.
You're bad.
Hell of a time, Arthur.
As always.
Well, at least you ain't run off.
What you talking about?
Pearson left. Old uncle. The traitors. Both gone at dawn. They said to young Tilly they were running to save themselves. I think Mary Beth left as well.
So it goes.
They are goddamn cowards, Arthur. Cowards. Of all the time we spent to run off.
Well, I guess they don't want to die, Dutch.
Ain't nobody gonna... This is a tough time. And you ain't doing too well. But we, our community, we will survive. They will not crush us.
I hope so. But if we let Jack and the women free, well then
There
maybe
ain't
we
no
can...
freedom for no one in this country no more, Arthur. One more big score, we got enough money to leave. All this turmoil has the army and Pinkerton spinning. We take a boat and slip away.
I don't know what you're saying, Dutch, but it seems like I've heard it all before.
Just one more
There's
train.
always a goddamn train.
Arthur! This is different. We know this is full of cash. Army payroll, money and supplies to repair the bridge that you blew. This is all going to plan. We rob Uncle Sam and we leave. The poetry of it all. What do you think?
It sounds wonderful. Hell, yeah. I ain't got much to lose, but... You know, the women and the children. And John and his family. I'm afraid I have to insist. I mean, we gotta let them go, because if the Pinkertons come through again, they will kill everyone.
John? Insist?
Yeah. Insist.
Of course, pal. Whatever you think is best, I will see to it. Huh? Now, we gonna rob a train?
Sure.
We will survive. We will flourish. We have work to do, my friends. Let's go. Come on. We are gonna borrow a little money from old Uncle Sam and be out of his hair once and for all. He insists upon it. Insists. Let's ride out, gentlemen. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
I think you knew I was going to say something. First, there's so much story there untold. in that this leaves the player to wonder. For instance, when Eagle Flies died, this isn't the first time his father's... Yeah, exactly. It's not the first time, and this is, again, why Rainsfall was so terrified, because he didn't want the same thing to happen again. It highlights that some people in certain situations, no matter what actions they take, are doomed to extermination. Their free will exists, but is negated by the free will of others. I love that. That is some deep shit, Dark. You know what you're talking about, my brother.
Let's pick up the pace. Train is due in
I'm gonna need to make a scene thing so I don't forget.
We're robbing a train in the middle of a city?
No, it's going to stop there, take on mail and water, let off some boys head home on leave, and then it heads out.
They know the bridge is gone, Blacklung. There'll be a patrol past Annisburg, waiting down by the river to collect the money.
We sneak on quietly, and then we got a short time to stop the train before it reaches the patrol. John, you go get that dynamite. We'll meet back up outside of Saint Denis.
I'll go with him.
As you wish.
Come on, it's this way. I hid the wagon down here after we blew the bridge.
This is one big goddamn group of us to be riding back into Saint Denis.
Yeah, I heard the Pinkertons had pretty much taken over Van Horn. Moved a whole heap of men in there. Things are closing in fast.
Shit.
Should be just through these trees. There it is. I'll get the dynamite.
No, I can do it.
You sure?
I'm fine.
Okay, it's in the back.
Okay, more splodies. Come on, Arthur. Come on, Arthur, you can do it.
Hurry or we're gonna miss this train.
I know. Damn it, I know.
Got it.
All right, let's get this done. No point.
Play that theme in some other games as well. It's a universal experience. At what point in time do you take someone's free will away for their benefit, knowing that in doing so you take a human element from them?
It's hidden in the caves at Beaver Hollow.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably talk a heap on that in Red Dead Redemption 1.
It's getting even sloppier than we thought.
Are Abigail and Jack ready to leave?
I think so.
Okay.
Bossy John returns.
This job today. Wherever Dutch and them go next, we're getting you the hell out of here. We're going to get you the money you need. Knowing the three of you got out, well, maybe all of this will still mean something. Tilly and Susan, too. I'll do whatever it takes.
You've always had my back, Arthur.
Perhaps not always.
Anyway, here we go. One last train, Arthur.
One last train.
That is prophetic. I love John. Oh, me too. I love his horse. His horse is my favorite.
One last time, gentlemen. I got us a river boat. We'll head up to New York or Chicago and get a real boat from there out to the tropics.
So long as it isn't Guarma.
Oh, it'll be paradise, son.
All coming together, Dutch, just like we planned.
Is that okay with you, John? Arthur? Or do you insist on something different?
Oh, stop being
Sounds
petty as
about
fuck.
good now as every time I heard it before.
Dutch.
Oh, Abigail must be real excited. All packed up like she is. I could just see her in the little grass skirt.
Don't talk to me, you son of a bitch.
Boys, okay now, let's keep it down. We don't want
Duchess horse. White horse meaning the white is another of the horse archetypes that holds cultural and symbolic significance, purity, heroism, spiritual enlightenment, and the triumph of good over evil.
Will you shut up, Micah? That's enough. Quiet. All of you.
White horse, spirit animal, symbolize purity and freedom with the wisdom to make good choices. Well, there's the great irony. It is ironic.
Not much further now.
Click clop, click clop, click clop, click clop. Or the unattainable, yes. I think that's also very fair. No, there's symbolism behind the fact that it's a white horse. It's also an Arabian. I'm not sure if you can get any further symbolism with that.
Cleet, Sadie, you board halfway along. John, you and Arthur are gonna board at the back. Rest of you, follow Mike and I, and join once they stop the train.
Here she comes.
Should I just sneak on now?
God damn it. Well, everybody mount up.
We still going through with this?
Of course we are.
John over here like, God damn it.
Come on, Arthur. We gotta get on that train.
We had to know that wasn't gonna run smoothly. Because none of these bank jobs ever fucking do. Come on, Brad. You can do it, buddy. Come on, Brad. Give us your best. Bradley! Ooh, sorry. Okay. There has so much symbolism. Totally.
You okay?
Yeah.
Money's in the front carriage. We gotta push forward quickly before we run out of traffic.
Damn. Just every shot with the goober. Oh, hi. Really? Oh, I'm holding the wrong. I should be holding both of my guns.
How you doing there, Arthur?
I'm okay.
Push up on him. Now finish it.
Said Arabians. Oh, thanks for the resub, Jeff. How's it going, dude? Welcome back.
Let's get to the next carriage.
Good to see you. First research said Arabians are loved for their endurance and high intelligence. They often prefer people to hanging out with other horses. So they're petty. I like it.
Look out! There's some on the roof.
We got a full house tonight. I love it.
So much for sneaking on here.
You feel like ditching?
Of course not.
Let's go, Arthur. Keep pushing forward. Let's get to the front. Come
He
on.
just did a little dance. Ow. Uh-oh. How did you live?
Shit. Where are Dutch and Mike?
I don't see him.
Jeez. Gonna need more bits. Oh yeah, those sound alerts are, I rarely ever, Jesus! Haha, didn't scare me! But thank you for redeeming, Mango. Okay, everything's on fire. It was time for a pika party. There's so many people here, it's definitely time for a pika party. Get to the right side of the carriage beside Dutch. Alright, back here, I guess.
Come on, Arthur. Get going, Bill. Come on, Arthur.
Uncouple that cash before it blows us all up. On it. The train's being robbed.
Lay the gun, Arthur.
Sure.
Oh boy. Done it to welcome the raiders. Ah, I think the raiders know now what to expect with this band of hoodlums.
Well done.
Now get on.
John! Fuck you.
I'll get John. You protect that money. Man the gun, Arthur. I'll go stop the train. Stop the train. Whatever you do, do not stop the train. You secure all
Clear,
the
John, scrim. I didn't shoot a horse.
when they come through.
Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm gonna try to be really careful and not hurt any horses. Ah, shit. Yes, I can.
Just shut the hell up.
Hey, we all gotta work together on this. Look left.
Okay. Okay. Alright, alright. I didn't shoot any horses! Why is everyone giving me attitude? I didn't shoot any horses!
Little lady. Watch your goddamn mouth. Look out on the left.
Ooh. Goodbye, that guy's head. How did you live? Grace defense, using a Gatling gun or whatever and maintaining super precision is so hard. I'm really trying here. He was the one that blew up. Oh, I didn't realize I blew one up.
Will you shoot him for Christ's sakes?
What the hell you think I'm doing?
Miss it!
I don't take over. Okay, get off the gun. We need to go for the money.
Go for the horses, take out their transportation.
Did you hear me? Leave a damn gun.
Alright, alright. Oh, spicy. She gonna kill you.
Okay, quick. Let's blow up. Let's go. The money's in their carriage.
Alright, guess I better blow this thing.
Not if I take out her horse.
We ain't got a whole lot of track left. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Broadening your palate yesterday. Sure was.
We got something. Catch. Wait, there's more. Morgan, the driver's dead. This thing ain't stopping. We got to get off.
Okay then, let's go.
Hiya! Not amused. Amused.
Jesus.
Holy shit in a brick.
We're alive. Just about. Well, let's move.
Where's John?
I tried.
Great timing, Erica. Just when we learned that John is dead. Also good one. Oh boy. Ah, you're fine. Had to happen. Red Dead Redemption. I wonder what that means. Ripped to horses, yes.
They came and took Abigail. I saved Jack. We hid, but they took Abigail.
Who did?
Agent Milton and his men took her to Van Horn to be put on a boat and tried for murder.
I am sorry to hear that.
We gotta let her go. John's, well, sorry, son. Without John, she's just bait. Got a bunch of money, Dutch. She's just a girl. They won't do nothing to her. But me and the boys know.
Yep.
We need to keep riding on this one, Dutch. You know it. Every man here knows
So we
it.
just gonna let the boy be made an orphan?
It ain't like that.
What is it like?
I wanna live, cowpoke. I still got the choice. Dutch, it's just a girl.
You're right. Micah, it pains me to say it, Arthur. But he's right.
Touch!
Come on, boys.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's that then. All them goddamn years.
Come on, Arthur. Let's go get her. You and me's all we need.
Bless you, Sadie.
Miss Tilly. Here. Take this. You take this money, too. Take Jack, and you wait at Copperhead Landing for Abigail and Mrs. Adler.
Thank you, Arthur.
You're a good girl. You live a good life now, you hear?
All right, Arthur. I'll miss.
Me too, sweetheart. Me too. Jack, come here. Be brave, son. I'm gonna go get your mama. Mrs. Adler. Ride with me.
Oh boy. It's a lose-lose. It's important to know you have choices. This is not true. Yeah. Micah is so self-concerned and self-righteous. And Dutch keeps saying he's doing this for the gang. He's not doing it for the gang. It's literally fuck the gang. He does not give two shits about the gang. Okay, that's all I'm going to say on this. We're actually approaching, fast approaching the end. I think we'll be able to finish chapter 6 tonight.
So I reckon we should go in the other way.
Sure, I guess. I don't know. God, those goddamn bastards.
Look, just follow me, okay? We're gonna get this done, Arthur.
Hey, Payload, what's up? Happy to have you, dude. How's it going? Good to see you.
Now he don't care if he orphans his friend's child so long as he gets rich. All his goddamn talk all them years. Seems like it was always a lie. Or he went
He's like
crazy.
he's doing it for the gang. The problem with manipulators is that they manipulate themselves. Ooh, I love that. You're right. I think he's trying to make himself... That's fair. I think he is trying to make himself believe it's for the good of the gang, when really it is for himself. Just chilling? Yeah.
Listen,
We're chilling here playing some Red Dead 2.
I'd be dead. And even this bullshit beats dead.
Thought I could
They've really
find a way
changed.
to get John
It's the definition of the
Abigail,
game. That's
and
true.
Jack out of this mess. Give him a life. Seems I left it too late.
If we could still get Abigail, maybe her and Jack will be okay.
John, Hosea, Mac, Davy, Jenny, Sean, Lenny. We have to put an end to this. An eagle flies. Another angry fool he used just like he did with the rest of us.
Like I said, Arthur, we don't need them. We're gonna make this right. Me and you together. What's left of it. Now come on.
What I love about this interaction between the two of them is Arthur. The tides have changed. We saw Arthur trying to, you know, keep Sadie calm when she was killing the O'Driscolls and trying to avenge her husband, and now we see Arthur is the one in red, seeing red,
Ditch the horses and come up with a plan.
and Sadie is steering him true north, reminding him of his objective. That's what friendship is.
How you feeling?
I'm okay.
I think you should cover me and I'll go in there and get her. 'Cause you're the better shot, I mean.
That ain't what you mean. I can still fight.
I know, Arthur, but just do it my way, honey. It's for the best. Get up someplace high, like the lighthouse or something.
The gang is now an idea.
Please.
Delusion is a disconnect from the real world, and Dutch is in his mind more so than his surrounding. It's true. He's so consumed by this idea, like, of what it's the gang and what the gang stands for, and what it has stood for all these years. He's holding on to that ideal at all costs. 3-day weekends always fly by, Payload. They always fly by, in my opinion. Which loves City, its arc of regaining control. I love that too, Erica. That's such a fantastic call out. God, I think that this may, hands down, of all 21 parts of this lecture series, I think this may be the richest discussion we've had as a group. I love what you guys are coming up with. It's really awesome.
Okay, Mr. Milton.
Now let's get Abigail back.
There you are, you bastard. Sadie.
Yes, everybody gets an A. A is for everybody. You graduate with flying colors, my friend. Super smart. Oh! I am an actual professor, and I do actually teach this game, so that may be part of it. Alright, what's my cover, Sadie? Alright. Oops.
Up there! They're in the lighthouse!
I don't see where anybody is. Oh. Okay, I can't shoot for shit. That's fine. Into the water with you. Can't do. You can even prep. True. At least once upon a time I could. It's been a long time since then.
Yep. Keep moving. Go on, Sadie. Keep moving.
artistic expression. I'm so glad that you like it, Dark. Comes out, I'm def letting you know to come. Oh, absolutely. Although preferably stream it during the day, please. I scare easily. I will definitely watch, though, and tell you if it's accurate or not. Yeah, there's a game. There's a game called The Mortuary Assistant. You scare easily. Erica, I think what you need to do is be quiet. I think that's what you need to do. DiGiorno! Oh, I was gonna shoot him.
Okay, Mr. Milton. I guess we're gonna have to talk this out like gentlemen.
Oh, poor Arthur. Alright, let's go do our best. It was absolutely, from what I watched, it was absolutely terrifying. And I didn't watch much. I covered my eyes for about 90% of it. I thought I saw him start to play Summer of '58. Wait, where's my hat? Can't do this without my hat. Yeah, I left before I saw the end. Alright, we got the semi-auto shotgun.
Don't you take another goddamn step.
Who the fuck wants more? Not really. Literally, there is no one scarier than a guy that's got nothing to live for. Ah, all right, hiding. I didn't know you liked scary games, Erica. Oh yeah, you did mention unpacking. I'm gonna move on that after I finish Spiritfarer. I need to kill the guy up here. He's problematic. It's super short. Unpacking? I mean, it makes sense. I can't imagine a game like that's going to be very long. Alright, let's move. The fact that you can just hear him coughing. Hello, Buckbeak. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Faz is repetitive, I would agree. Oh my god, dude, die. It is nice to meet you, too. Ah, come on. We can do this. We can do this. Where's the other guy? Oh.
You're surrounded. There's nowhere to run.
No, you're surrounded. You got nowhere to run. playing Mass Effect 2. Wow! Over 100 hours of Mass Effect 2. God dang, dude! Is that your first run? Or have you played it before? Love doing certain things like adding in a timer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, some people like that in games. Oh, good for you, Buckbeak. It's a great one. I put a lot of hours into it too. So, mad respect. Alright, let's get in here. Give me back my ladies.
Okay, ladies, let's get out of here.
Calm down, Mr. Morgan. That's quite a cough.
Sure. Tuberculosis. I'll be dead soon. And you with me, Mr. Milton.
You'll be dead, sure. But I'm gonna be just fine. We offered you a deal, Mr. Morgan. You should have taken it.
I'm a fool, Mr. Milton.
Not all you boys have quite so many scruples. Old Micah Bell.
Micah? You mean Molly?
Molly O'Shea? Sweated her a couple of times, never talked a word, had to let her go. Micah Bell. We picked him up when you boys came back from the Caribbean, and he's been a good boy ever since.
Okay. Okay.
Using your strength, Mr. Morgan.
You're still a yapping dog, Mr. Milton.
Horrible man.
Girl power.
Now come on, both of you.
Yeah, excellent game. Excellent game. We gotta acknowledge that the switching of the narrative there. This was not a case of the usual damsel in distress, man saves woman. The woman saved the man.
Abigail, you ride mine. Come on, we need to leave right now.
Oh, I was trying to.
Get on. You'll be okay.
That's what Mass Effect 2 is as far as the story. Yeah, I would agree.
More coming in ahead on the left.
Call yourself men, pathetic sons of bitches!
You see?
Right in his face hole.
Hold it right there. You're a dead man. Nowhere for you to run to.
More on the right, Arthur.
You can all vote!
More of them. Go left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's avoid any sort of spoilers. Especially since man goes early on, but yeah, you're right, Buckbeak. She's gonna love it. Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. Blacketh, what's going on, dude? Hey! How's it going? How you been? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yes, you're very new. Just a few hours in. Blacketh, I had your merch sent to you last night, so it should be shipped soon.
It's all right. Jack and Tilly are fine.
Ladies, I'm fine. Hold up a moment. Yeah.
Arthur, there's no time.
There's time.
What happened to John? Where's John?
I don't... I think...
Arthur.
He...
What?
He got killed or he got captured.
No.
I'm really sorry.
No!
Abigail, I was on the train and I didn't see it.
No!
Listen, we got Jack. He's safe. Mrs. Adler will take you to him. But, John, I want you to know this. He loved you. He loved you, and Jack, he did. He wasn't perfect, but he did. Now, you gotta go get that boy. Come on, get out of here.
Arthur, what are you doing?
I gotta go have a little chat before I get much sicker.
No, Arthur.
Don't you owe Arthur me. Neither of you two. Not now. You both know. You're good women. Good people. The best. You go get that boy. There'll be time for sorrow later.
If you're headed back there, Arthur, take this. I don't need it anymore.
What's that?
There's a chest in them caves. In the back to the left. Hidden under a wagon. Dutch's chest. All our money. I know John told you I knew where it was.
Abigail Roberts.
Always was a good thief.
That you was. Go on, get out of here.
Yes, doing a high honor run. Oh, Blacketh, it was great having you. Thank you for being there. I am doing fantastic. Even the sepia slow motion change of frame angle does a great job of reminding the player they are playing a Wild West game in which the struggles are different here than in modern days. It's things like this that makes me sad. GTA Online is Rockstar's main focus. Yeah. You're really right. It makes it all the more depressing just because, like, the effort put into such an incredible story with Red Dead, like, cannot be understated. And that whole exchange right there, despite the loss of John, it doesn't change Arthur's resolve to ensure Abigail and Jack are safe, that something good can come out of this situation that has completely just evolved into chaos at this point. I don't think there's much left to say. This is very clearly this is Arthur's end game. He knows he doesn't have much beyond this, other than to confront Dutch for the perceived wrongs and try to guarantee the safety of Abigail, Jack, and anyone, and try to help the rest of the gang see sense. I think that's his trump card here, and we're just gonna have to see how that plays out. Even the sepia slow motion. Oh yeah. It's an honor meeting new streamers. I agree. It's an honor. It was an honor to meet you, sir. Appreciate it.
The many miles we walk, the many things we learn, the building of the shrine, only just to burn. That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
There's a good man within you, but he is wrestling with a giant.
I'm really sorry for you, son. It's a hell of a thing.
can do now is decide the man you want to be for the time you have left.
May the wind be at your back. Good fortune touch your hand. May the cards lay out astray. All from your command. That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
You saved my life. You're a good man.
Thank you, Bella. You know, there ain't enough kindness in this world, that's for sure.
Maybe it's a sign, Arthur. Try to do the good thing.
Shine light into darkness. Shine light into darkness.
Get them bags packed up quick, Miss Grimshaw. Come on, all of you.
Well, we're doing our best.
Hurry. We ain't got long. Hurry.
We just got plenty of time, Micah. We all need to have a little chat.
Black Lung, you're back. Hooray.
I just saw Agent Milton, Dutch. Abigail shot him. She's okay. Not that you care too much about that. You rats. All of you. Seems old Micah was pretty close with Milton.
What the hell are you talking about, cowpoke?
You talked.
That's a goddamn lie.
Dutch.
Dutch, think of the future.
Milton told me.
And you believe him, Black Lung? You believe him?
It all makes sense now.
No, it damn well doesn't.
Dutch. Think.
Dutch, be practical now.
Dutch!
John?
You left me! You left me to die! My boy, I didn't have a choice. John, I didn't have a choice. Left me!
All of you, you pick your side now because this is over. Oh, them years, Dutch. For this snake.
Oh, be quiet, cowpoke. Be quiet. You live in the clouds.
No, you be quiet, Mr. Bell, and put down your gun.
There's Pinkertons coming, fast!
Now! Who amongst you is with me? And who is betraying me?
Well, Javier, think for yourself.
He's lying. He's lying!
Put your guns down! God damn it! Move!
You ready, John?
Yeah. Everyone!
Who is with me and who is betraying me? It goes back to the unconditional, unquestioned loyalty. It is all he cares about. He was just told by his most trusted associate that Micah is a rat. But he is so consumed with the idealism of the gang, the way that Dark has described it, he's so consumed by it, he will not admit that it's true. He will only admit what he can see in front of him. He will only go with what's explicitly in front of him. And it's Micah saying, I'm here, I'm on your side, I'll do whatever you say. Dutch is so reliant on that. He's so reliant on that. It is all he has to maintain his grandiose Messiah complex. So Arthur's words just fall on deaf ears. There was never a chance. There was never a chance that he was going to convince Dutch. And the lines have been drawn. And I think it's also, it's so sad to see that Dutch and Bill, all those years, pointing their guns at Arthur and John. But we see, if you paid attention, you saw Javier, he never pointed his gun. He only held his gun up, and he looked very hesitant, like he wasn't sure what to do. So, at the very least, we still see the unconditional loyalty of Bill and the presumed loyalty of Javier, but he's still conflicted in some capacity. He knows Arthur and John. He has ridden with Arthur and John for many years. They've all ridden together for many years. So that Dutch was so easily able to swing it because Arthur wasn't displaying that unconditional loyalty, because he dared to question and he dared to challenge the reckless idealism of Dutch. It was the end game. There was no coming back from that. Oh, thank you, Blacketh. I love a little gingerbread man, too. You have a little dragon named JJ. I love that. Yeah, fuck Micah. I think we all agree, fuck Micah. Poor Miss Grimshaw. I think one of the last true believers. Ever since Hosea got killed. Yeah, and it's like I've said so many times, the moral compass of the gang was Hosea. And without Hosea there to guide their moral code, it just falls into disarray.
Get down! It's a major problem with the Pinkerton Detective Agency. Put your guns down. Get on your weapons now. We have you surrounded.
Oh, dang it. Sorry, guys. I promise I'm gonna change. I'm gonna create a scene or a command so that you guys can remind me. I've done that a lot today.
Come on, Arthur, with me. Those bastards left me for dead.
Seems that's what they do now.
Stay with me, Arthur.
Hope you came ready to die, you son of a bitch. Micah was the rat, John. Milton told me.
We should have killed him months ago. Let's go, Arthur, push.
Where am I pushing to? Oh.
Let's keep moving. Got some freeze off that one. Are you all right, Arthur?
I'm with.
That's a good point, Dark.
Abigail's safe. So's Jack.
Where are they?
It was Sadie at Copperhead Landing.
Thank you, brother.
I want you to not look back. Like I said.
Yeah. I agree with that, Buckbeak.
Arthur, we gotta go! Come on, ride! Pinkerton's coming through the trees! Watch out! Ride, Arthur, ride! Stop right there and drop your weapons! This way's blocked! Come on! Hey! Turn back now!
Lead the way, John.
Let's leave him for dead! Shit! They're everywhere! This way!
Trisha, what a time for you to get here.
Come on, brother. Let's go.
Give me a second.
Come on! Push, Arthur!
Thank you.
Arthur! Come on, Arthur. Let's go.
Well, what about the money? Abigail gave me the key.
I head down there, I'm dead in 5 minutes. I got a family. That's more important.
Maybe you're right, but...
You want the money? You head down. I gotta go to my family.
Poor horse. Yeah, fuck the money. Let's go.
I'm coming with you. I'm gonna get you out of this bullshit. If it's the last goddamn thing I do.
Thank you. Oh, shit! Let's go! We need to find higher ground. Don't worry about them. They'll just be going back for the money.
Detail rocks. If you have a high honor, you get to have a goodbye moment with your horse. Yeah, I love that too. And the fact that he thanks the horse, like, that shouldn't be overlooked. Like Arthur has such a deep respect for everybody in his life that has helped him, including his animals.
Let's get up this cliff.
Here you go.
Come on, Arthur. Keep pushing.
Ugh, poor guy. Micah, from what I've seen so far, seems to be more of a narrative tool than an actual character. He is intentionally shallow in the moral regard to set the scale for a universal bad that other characters are judged against. This allows the more important characters' motives and actions to be much more gray in their moral compass. Ooh, that's a good point. And as we know, things are much more complicated and gray in real life, so creating that depth in the characters. Yeah, and actually one of there's a nun that we meet in the story who says something really interesting, because she talks about hearts are rarely fully pure and they're very rarely fully impure. So we're all a mixture of gray. It's just like, where do you lean on that spectrum? I was calling for me, but I wanted to say hi, so I didn't miss you. I appreciate it, Trisha. Thank you for stopping in. It's always a really wonderful thing to see you, and for you to say hello. But that's a really good point, Dark.
Get behind a rock! God damn it, they're everywhere! Get out!
Ow. Oh.
Let's go! Come on! All right, Arthur, come on, let's go.
Thanks, Blacketh. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here.
Keep pushing, Arthur.
No. I think I've pushed all I can.
Come on.
You go.
We ain't got time for this, not now.
We ain't both gonna make it. Go. Now. I'll hold them off. It would mean a lot to me. Please. There ain't no more time for talk. Go. Arthur, go to your family. Arthur, get the hell out of here and be a goddamn man. You're my brother. I know. I know. God damn you bastards!
This is Arthur. I just want to say this before it starts. This is Arthur's chance to go out the way that he wanted. As an outlaw, the best way to go out is in a gunfight. And the goal here is to go out on his terms, not on the terms of the sickness that is consuming him. And in these last moments, he has a chance. He has made the amends he needs to make. John is safe. John is out of danger. Abigail is safe. Jack is safe. Tilly is safe. Sadie is safe. Charles is safe. He's done everything that he needs to do. Now the control is solely with Arthur. What do you do with these moments in a moment of peril? What choices are you going to make? And how are you going to define yourself in your ending? He's one hell of a man. What's really cool, though, is because the world has been developed to be so deep and interesting that a character like Micah can exist and will automatically assume that it's going to be just as complicated as any other characters. It gives us the assumption there's another story that we don't know yet. Also true. What's in today? If you fall asleep on the drive home. Oh, no! Yeah, warm milk. Or, horse tranquilizer. This is why I'm not a parent.
After we're done, I'm gonna kill Marston too. Rat! You goddamn traitor!
I should have killed you long ago.
All there is.
No spoilers, chat.
Yeah, lose it. Oh, Black Lung. You ain't gonna reach that gun. You ain't. You lost, my sick friend. You lost.
Yeah, Knocker. Despite my best efforts to the contrary, it turns out I've won. God damn you.
It is over. Now, Arthur. It's over.
Oh, Dutch. He's right. You know it, and I know it.
He's sick. He's dying. He's talking crazy.
Up there on the ridge!
I gave you all I had. I did.
Come on. Dutch. Let's go, buddy. We made it. We won. Come on.
John made it. He's the only one. The rest of us... No. But I tried. In the end, I did.
Come on. Let's go. We can make it. Come on, Dutch.
Thank you so much for that follow, Fazez Panro. Welcome to the channel. You got here at quite a moment.
Come on! Ah!
Some years later. All right, let me go back and see what it looks like. You guys lit up. We were talking about the TV. That was way back in the beginning. This game doesn't have multiple endings. I mean, it kind of does. We're trying to avoid spoilers, though. Play high, low honor. If Micah just wanted to be validated. I don't know, because if he was a rat... he says to us in that exchange that it's about survival, living and dying, and he was doing what he needed to do to live. And that was the mentality he started to plant into Dutch. It's about surviving. It's about living. People live and people die. And we saw Dutch kind of adopt that mentality. Where were they going where Micah wanted Dutch to go? I think he just wanted him to escape and continue with the plan, which was to escape, with all their money and be rich elsewhere. Such a beautiful scene and beautiful song. Yeah, I love that scene and that song. Fuck Micah for taking away Arthur's choice for how he goes. You know what? I would venture to say he did not take away Arthur's choice. Because it's Arthur pretty much told us right there at the end. He said, despite my best efforts to the contrary, I've won. He wanted John to get out. He wanted the right people to get out and be saved. He knew that he couldn't. He knew he was going to die on that ridge. He said it to John. He said, we're not both going to make it. The choice he made was he died on that hill. He died alone. And it was tragic, but he protected John with his dying breath, with his dying act. He didn't get to go out in the spray of violence, maybe quite in the way that he wanted. But he was satisfied at the end. He says, I tried in the end. I did. He was satisfied in that moment, in that ending. But it's heartbreakingly sad to see the way that he looks up at Dutch and says, Dutch, I gave you all I had. He gave Dutch everything that he was. And you could see, even for a moment, you could see Dutch pondering and caught in that moral conundrum in that moment. He didn't even know what to say. For the first time, because Dutch talks a lot. He's a big talker. And for the first time, Dutch doesn't have the words. Trisha, Arthur Morgan has succumbed to tuberculosis on that hill. So Arthur Morgan is dead. But yeah, I would venture, so the choice was more about then and there, instead of method. Yeah, and I don't necessarily disagree with you, Erica. I think that you could totally make the argument that he was stripped of his choice. I just personally think that he ultimately did get a choice. He does die with some semblance of peace in his heart, because the people that he cared the most about that were still alive got out. And he denied Micah the chance to win. So Micah gets away and Dutch gets away, but they're split. That partnership is severed in that moment. The gang is completely fractured, but the right people are safe. So I think Arthur is able to die knowing that he achieved that goal. And maybe seeing Dutch not follow Micah. I think that was a big part of it. I'm going to have to go back and watch. Yeah, you should. It's a very beautiful scene. You should definitely watch the VOD. And I'll be making TikToks with some of these scenes in them. So you will get some something there. So let's catch these next few minutes here, and then let's see what's happening. So we're a few years later.
close. Too close. We brought that trouble on ourselves.
By we, you mean me.
It wasn't me who went and shot him.
Seemed like he deserved shooting.
I'm sure he did. But I've been thinking, ain't it about time you stop being the man making them decisions?
I'm trying.
Are you?
I think so.
We gotta find someplace to lay low. Keep quiet.
Maybe Dutch was right. Maybe we should have just gone to Tahiti.
Is that it with you? Tahiti or killing? Come on, John. Please, try.
Try what?
We gotta live somewhere for more than just a few weeks.
Okay. Let's see what we can find in Strawberry. What do you know about Strawberry?
I know they like good, honest, hard-working men a whole lot more than angry killers. So make yourself good and honest.
I'm always honest. Maybe not always good, but I'm always honest.
My whole life I've been surrounded by fools with moral codes. Here's the moral code. Look out for folks. Stop trying to act like some hero in a book.
What do you know about heroes and books?
My reading's getting pretty good.
We'll read different books then.
The books is Jack's. And, well, maybe he's doing most of the reading, but still.
You're...
At that moment when Arthur is lying there and Dutch is looking at him, Dutch's delusion is being tested the hardest. Seeing him there, knowing that what he says is true, means he can't, at that moment, say anything without completely breaking the delusion. I love that. Reminding me of me and Colin. So here we are picking up the story with John Marston, a few years after the death of Arthur Morgan. And this is where I will leave you this evening. What a night, chat. What a night. That was intense. That was a hell of a conversation. I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out tonight and being part of this. I cannot emphasize enough to you how much it means that you came here to hang and enjoy this story. We will pick it up on Tuesday and see what kind of trouble John can get into here at this point. Hopefully nothing too bad. So thank you to everybody who subbed, everybody who sent bits. Thank you, Spicy, for the host. Thank you, Beardley, for the raid, for bringing your folks here. I hope you kind of had to know that was coming. Yeah, your timing was better. I will say your timing was better. It was better. Vibe for a spectacular stream. Yeah, that was I think that was the best one by far. We'll be back on Tuesday to pick up with John. And I think that we got a good shot for hitting a conclusion this week with Red Dead Redemption 2. So thank you again for everybody for hanging out. Again, Beardley for the raid, Erica for the subs, Spicy for hosting. You guys are what makes this, and I'm really glad that you're here and enjoying it, and just for the incredible conversation. I've really, really loved this conversation. Follow me on all the socials. If you're not already hanging out with us on Discord, you should do that. I will put it, or not, ! Discord. We can always keep the conversation going there. You can find me on all the socials under Professor_Claire. That's where you'll find my Instagram and my TikTok. If you would like to keep up with and see some previous snippets. The VOD will be up shortly on Twitch for those of you who may have missed any parts and want to continue with it. And let's see who we can raid. Let's see who's on. Let's see who we're going to say hello to. All right, let's go say hi to Pest. He's playing Battlefield. Thank you for the stream. I'll get you back to Mass Effect. All right, good night, everybody. Thank you. For those of you who want to hang on, we'll go and we'll see Volatile Pest. So thank you again. As I always say, be safe, wear a mask, stay sexy. Good night, guys.